Hi, I'm Tony Fonte. How are you doing? I don't talk like that. Hey, it's Tony Fonte. How you doing? I show people how to have more fun, manifest more magic, and feel more alive in their life so they can attract more money, more love, and more fulfillment. That's what I do. All right, today's message, I want to talk to you about what it means to be a warrior, what it really means to be a warrior. It's not what we have been conditioned to think, that we strong physical men out there just fighting and killing and being crazy out there. Although there's a form of protection, but it's a lot different than what you think. It doesn't mean that we don't pick our swords up and go into battle, but the battle looks completely different than what we've been conditioned to think. So don't go nowhere. Here it comes. We'll be right back. Hey, it's Tony freaking Fonte. How you doing? Let's talk about, I'm out here walking. I can't flip this around. I'll show you, but I'll do it this way. Just stumbled upon this area of the park that I'm in. Yeah, you wouldn't know that I'm in a park, but look at this. So freaking awesome. Didn't know this existed back here, but I freaking love it. Okay, let's say what I was really gonna say. I fucking love it. So I'm going through a walk, so this energy, this Lion Gate energy, whoo, it's been intense. It's been super intense. Not sure if you've been feeling that, but if you have, just share with me how you've been feeling, how you've been getting through that. I know it's an intense energy. I know it's a portal. It's opening up, and I know it's clearing out a lot of the old so that we can move forward into the new and create more. That's all I know about it. Other than that, then that's it. That's all I want to know about it. Because a lot of this stuff gets too deep or too more out of my intellect, and that's what I have amazing astrologers and other people to tell me. Okay, put it in my damn terms so I can understand what the fuck it is. That's what I'm walking through. So anyway, so I've been getting a lot of messages because I've been working through a lot of my own stuff that has come up. That it feels like I've been possessed in sometimes, and it's that that dark feminine energy coming up to be alchemized, but to be loved on first. And I'm learning to navigate that more and more. I've done a lot of work, a lot of shadow work, and that's really what it is. But I have an amazing, what the heck was that? Okay, I think it was a butterfly that was flying around me. And the more you do the work, the more you realize it's the dark feminine, that dark feminine energy being loved and being alchemized in the body. But we have to, in order to do that, we have to be able to feel it on a deeper level. But the thing is, and as long as I've done this work, it still is challenging at times. And of course, I make it challenging because I fight it. And this is where the message comes from, talking about being a warrior. And when we think of a warrior, right, we think of this person, this man who's fucking strong as fuck, right? Strong, going into battle, fighting, and just tearing shit up, fucking shit up, right? But there's also the inner warrior, right? And there's the feminine warrior. The feminine will fuck shit up too, and that's what she's here to do, is to fuck shit up so that you continue to grow. But I'm not talking about the fighting piece of that, right? The fighting, I believe, comes from a woundedness, a fear, and a lack. So there's that side of the warrior, right? And I do believe that a warrior protects if need be. But really what's there is holding the space energetically. But here is what I believe in the inner warrior, which men and women are. They're warriors. They have inner warriors. And what that warrior means to me, man, my arm's getting tired again. I'm going to find something to, you could just float and I could just talk freely with both my hands. Anyway, warrior represents strength, represents resilience, represents courage, right? Courage is not the absence of fear, but it's feeling the fear and doing it anyway, right? It's feeling the fear and doing it anyway. And that's what I'm talking about. Oh, my hand's going right over the camera. That's what I'm talking about. Is when we do the shadow work, when that dark feminine energy comes up and it's uncomfortable, and we're going into the darkest, most deepest parts of our pain, and we're learning to know ourselves on a deeper level in the presence of our inner feminine. That takes strength. It is not for the faint of heart. It is not for the faint of heart. It takes a strong person to sit with their deepest, darkest pains. And I'm not saying it's always going to be easy, because the deeper we go, the darker that comes up, the more that the universe comes in, and the energies that, because this is what we signed up for. And the more the universe pulls that up, because they know that we have a deeper calling, a deeper purpose, and we want to feel more alive. We want to manifest more magic. And we want to have more fun. I said that fun. I don't know what that was. But I laughed at it. Man, this is beautiful out here. Super beautiful. Wow. So it takes that courage, that warrior spirit, to sit with it, to feel it fully, to allow it to be expressed, to acknowledge it, to let it be heard and seen. That is what the feminine within is desiring, to be seen and heard. And the masculine is just here to do that, to represent that protection, that standing guard, that safe energetic space, holding the space so that she can process what she needs to process. So she can come in, and as my mentor said the other day, she says, comes in and fucks you, but in a good way. Like, it's like having sex. You're alchemized. You're like, all right, come on, baby. Show me what dark shit you have today. And she comes out in this leather shit and these whips and shit. And you're like, oh shit. So the masculine, depending on where you're at, what level you're at, and how much work you've done, can either get scared by this new shit coming up, the new freaky, kinky shit coming up, or it can go, all right, baby, let's do this. And I know for me, I had a lot of heavy wounds come up in the relationship side of feeling enough. And some of it had to do with business. You know what? So many people think that when you're doing well and you're having fun that you don't face these insecurities. And the problem is, and not the problem, maybe it is a problem, but it's not, maybe not. Here's the thing. What you see on the social media, people always show the best sides of them. People show the best things of what's going on, but here, what people want more of. And maybe you might be, as I say this, you might be going, yes! People want realness. And I tell you what, it's not always easy for me. And now I'm going into a new threshold. And I had the choice of, do I want to be this warrior and go in fuller, deeper, fully, that's what I was trying to say, and really dive in deep to what's going on. And allowing her, my feminine, to express what she needs to express. And me holding that space. And by me doing that, it alchemizes. And then it becomes light. It transmutes to light. And it builds more strength, because that's what it's designed to do. And I have another message I'm going to share shortly about the feminine and what she's here to do to build that strength. But this is about that inner warrior. So I want you to understand that when you sit with your deepest pains, men especially, because we're taught not to feel, we're not taught not to sit with this. That feeling is weak, and that's one of the things that came up for me this week was feeling weak. If I shared the deepest pains, these insecurities that were coming up, and what that insecurity was creating in my mind, what was going to happen. And this is something that I tried to push off for so many years, and I fought for my whole life, and I've done all this work, and now here it is again. Here it is again. And did I want to put my armor on again and fight? And that's what I was doing. I was fighting. And then when we were that warrior, that fighting, it's creating more resistance and more pain. Or do we become the warrior that represents the strength and courage and the boldness to sit with that deepness, to sit with that pain, knowing how bad it hurts, knowing what you felt with all of that, and allowing it to alchemize, allowing you to make love to that feminine energy that's within you to become more, to become greater. That's what it means to be a warrior. That's what it means to be a spiritual warrior, to really own that. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man. You are a fucking warrior if you're doing this work. And I don't care how well you've done. I don't care how many times you've fallen down on it. I don't care how many times you screwed up, fucked up. If you're doing this work, you are a fucking warrior. Stand tall. Stand proud. And keep doing the work. I see you. I love you. Let me know what you're doing as that warrior right now. Woo! All right. If that message resonated with you, leave a comment below. Let me know what resonated with you. Also, if you haven't already, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Hit the little bell notificator. Ding! Just like that. And you'll be notified of new messages, new videos when they drop. Also, if you'd like to learn how to have more fun, if you'd love to learn how to manifest more magic, if you'd love to learn how to feel more alive so that you could attract more money, more love and conscious relationships, and more fulfillment, go ahead and just click the link in the description below. Grab my free video, the #1 reason from holding you back from having all of that right there. Just click it and you'll get the video to you. Also, if you want to join the movement, the Laughing Through Life movement, go over, I'll have the link below in the description as well on how you can grab your short, how you can grab your shirt and be a part of the community, the movement, the revolution of laughing through life and showing your support and saying, yes, I want to laugh through life. I want to have more fun. I want to manifest more magic, and creating that ripple effect for other people to become more aware and more conscious of this movement of how to laugh through life, how to have more fun, and how to manifest more magic and attract more love and money and fulfillment and do what you love and create a life that's just freaking phenomenal. Then grab your dude, I said it again. Grab your shirt to be a part of this freaking movement. The link is below. All right, I love you all. Stay tuned for the next message. I'll see you all soon. Peace.
I've been waiting for the world to spin my way. I've been waiting for a glance at the sun. And I've been waiting for the world to spin my